The silver price and gold price are feeling the pain this morning. The gold price down $35. The silver price down 2%, 50 cents per ounce. What is going on? What caused this latest downdraft in the price of gold and the price of silver? I have the exact answer for you in this video. Also, I need to give you a big apology. And don't worry, this video has a very happy ending when it comes to the silver price and gold price. I'm embarrassed, angry, and sad that I have to report to you that this morning's downdraft in the silver price and gold price is due to one of my neighbors here in St. Louis. Yes, James Bullard from the St. Louis Fed is solely responsible for the crash we had this morning in the gold price and silver price. So on behalf of the entire city of St. Louis, I apologize. Bullard opened his mouth last night in an interview. He basically said, hey, the economy is strong. These predictions of a recession in 2023, they are dead wrong. And he said, we're going to need to raise interest rates much higher than what people are expecting right now in this valiant fight we have on inflation. The cherry on top was that he then went on to say that basically that banking crisis, we don't have to worry about that anymore. Everything's fine. The silver price and gold price did not like those comments. But look at the economy. I wonder if Mr. Bullard is considering the fact that, just for instance, American families have more debt now than any other time in history, more credit card debt than any other time in history. And on top of that, because the Fed's raised rates so much, the interest rates on those credit cards are at all-time high. We're seeing things like slowing retail sales numbers. And there was even a recent report, I don't know if you saw it, but it said that like 70% of U.S. families are feeling major financial strain. Are you feeling financial strain? I think everybody's feeling it. But according to Bullard and his little castle at the Fed in downtown St. Louis, everything's just peachy out there. It's a big deal. You join me here in the basement. You are number one. You are important. There is no Ron's Basement without you. So I really appreciate and value that you've given me some of your time. Hey, I hope you found a little home away from home, a little refuge in the storm, right? It can be difficult investing in precious metals. We're always here. We support each other, and we like to dig deep into the ideas, into the thesis as to why silver and gold always have and always will retain their value. Please subscribe. It's free. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment in the comment section below because you are important and your thoughts do matter. The silver price and gold price had an immediate reaction to these bullish comments from Bullard, right? He also talked about the job market and how strong that is. Well, let's face the facts, guys. We had a very unique situation in 2020 and 2021 that really impacted the job market. People just didn't want to work, and that's still being bled through now into the economy. And are you hearing the job market? Are you feeling the job market is starting to tighten up? So when Bullard makes these comments that kill the silver price and gold price, we need to remember a couple things. Number one, he's always a uber hawk. I'll tell you, when I go downtown and go by the St. Louis Federal Reserve Building, there are always these couple ugly, old, scraggly-looking hawks sitting up on the light poles. The St. Louis Fed is known as being uber hawkish, so we need to consider that when we get these big downward little movements in the silver price and gold price. First Mining Gold is a development company advancing two of the largest gold projects in Canada. Springpole in Ontario and Duparquet, located in Quebec, each already has 5 million ounces of gold reserves, but exploration initiatives are underway at both projects to find even more gold. First Mining is well-financed, has zero debt, and owns an interest in 4 additional Canadian gold development projects. I think James Bullard is an embarrassment to St. Louis. Heck, the Federal Reserve in general is an embarrassment to the world. And what are we seeing the world doing? Everybody outside of the United States, with these movements down in the gold price and silver price, central banks, individual investors throughout the world snatching up gold and silver. And what do we see happening here in the United States? Sure, we have our Fed, but what are the individual states doing? 20 plus states are forwarding gold and silver legal tender legislation. What do you think that's going to do to the silver price and gold price? And why are these states doing that? They're doing it to protect their citizens on a state level. Everybody's trying to protect themselves from the feds. And what are you doing on an individual level? You probably stack some silver, maybe some gold as well. You're protecting yourself. You're being your own central bank, because we know these little movements down, like the one we had today from James Bullard, right? It's kind of like when an airplane takes off. You know, when you're sitting on the runway on an airplane and they taxi out and then they turn the motor way up and you're zooming down the runway, you're feeling some bumps, right? And you feel that last bump right before you go airborne. I think it's real probable that we're just now feeling these last few bumps when it comes to the silver price and gold price, and that we could be zooming off into the skies real soon. I'll be here for you through it all, and I'll see you next time. Hey everybody, it's Ron from Ron's Basement, live on the log flume with Lily. Lily, say hi.
Hi.